Hey everybody, it's Mid-Atlantic Meanderings. I'm in Lewes, Delaware. That's spelled L-E-W-E-S. And no, it's not lose, as out-of-towners say. It's Lewis, like fun for Lewis. They could call it Louis, Delaware, right? Anyway, it's Lewes, Lewes, Delaware is the proper pronunciation. It's a beautiful little town here in southern Delaware on the coast, kind of right where the Delaware Bay meets the Atlantic Ocean. Delaware River flows through Pennsylvania, and between Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and then down between Delaware and New Jersey, and then eventually comes and hits the Atlantic Ocean, and that's where Lewes is. And there's a ferry boat that goes from Lewes, Delaware over to Cape May, New Jersey. It takes about, I guess, about 90 minutes, something like that. Anyway, it goes a couple times a day. We're not quite in season yet. They ramp up the schedule a little bit. That's what we're looking at today. It's Zwannendel, the Zwannendel Museum. Zwannendel. Beautiful building there. Museum open, so let's go check it out.
Welcome to the second floor.
The second floor, so you got downstairs and the second floor. There's no third floor, right?
There's no third floor.
This is the top,
There's
okay.
a really high ceiling.
Yeah, okay.
Let me know if you have any questions.
I sure will. Is this old lighthouse still here? Is that, yeah,
No, so
that was
kind of, that map actually shows how it ends up in the water.
yes.
This is about a year before it falls in.
Oh, right. Oh, wow.
And so it starts, when it's constructed, it's a quarter of a mile inland. And this is where it is the year before it falls in, so you can see how much the coastline's changed.
So what year did it fall in?
1926.
1926.
So then the map here is from 1926 until 1997.
Okay,
So,
It really did change.
Quite a bit, and the little red star here, that's approximately the lighthouse.
Okay,
so you can see it's moved out into the water.
So today it's like right off the coast. Is there any remnants of it still left? Or it's pretty much gone.
No, most of it was salvaged when it went down. So when it fell over, people gathered up all of the pieces and stuff like that. Anything else is probably in the water at this point.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, we have the door.
Huh?
We have the door.
Oh, that's the door. Yeah. Cast iron door from Cape Henlopen Lighthouse. I won't touch it. Cool.
Yeah, and I know that the Lewes Historical Society also has some pieces off of that.
Right.
But a lot of it ends up private households and that sort of thing.
Okay. There's a write-up in this book about the Merman.
Yes.
Where is that?
He is right here.
For some reason, I shot some video footage there in the Zwannendal Museum of the merman, and it just didn't come out. I must have hit the wrong button. But here he is. This is the exact merman that's in that Delaware Museum. There he is. I had to go back and edit this into the video here. So there he is. It's a better picture you see here than what I did because it was kind of dark. But there he is. So that's the merman. It's about a foot long, okay? It's not as big as this thing looks in this picture. So about a foot long from his fish tail to his wood-carved chest, arms, and head, okay? But that's what it looks like, the merman. So, I don't know. I shot the video there from a Mid-Atlantic Meanderings, and I went to fetch it, and it just ain't there. I must have hit the wrong button on the camera. Sometimes you can do that. Anyway, the Zwannendal Merman, okay? It is said that the first mermen, no, not the surfing musical group, to reach the American shores came from the Japanese in 1822, and that by 1842, P.T. Barnum displayed his first merman as the Fiji mermaid. Many fine museums own a merman specimen, but few choose to exhibit it. Therefore, you get few opportunities to really see it. So make sure you get to the Zwanendal Museum and to see an actual merman. Merman. It's about a foot long. Okay, yeah, that's about a foot long, so it's not too big. And in 1941, it was loaned to the museum by a prominent local family who received it from a sea captain. The last family mentor died in 1985, and the museum collected $250 in donations. $250! Man, that was expensive, to buy the merman from his estate. Although the museum has tried to provide the best exhibits on maritime history, the public won't allow the removal of the merman from display because it probably brings in about 90% of the tourists. Anyway, cool thing, cool beans. Okay, so this is the little park behind the Zwanendal. Very nice. There's some restrooms here, and I just shot a little segment here describing this entire park. And you know, I thought I pressed the off button on the camera, and I'm walking into the restroom, and I'm unzipping and getting ready to do my business, and suddenly realized the camera's still on. So I guess I could edit that out, but it was kind of awkward, so I decided to just refilm it anyway. I'm trying to make Mid-Atlantic Meanderings kind of like just a kind of a personal funky guide. You know, I'm not doing anything real formal. There's the building from the what is this? The west side, I guess. We're on the little this is a little park here, kind of on the east side of Lewis, the main drag in Lewis, so we're going to go take a walk down there and check it out. That's my new slogan for Mid-Atlantic Meanderings, check it out. But there's the building. It was built in 1931 on the 300th anniversary of the Dutch settlement here. This was the south end of the Dutch settlement in the northeastern, what became United States. You remember New Amsterdam? That was what New York City used to be called back when the Dutch originally had settled that place. Again, do not hold me to any historical accuracies. I am not an expert in history, so if I get things wrong, be kind. But there's the front of the building. Isn't that gorgeous? Ain't that pretty? No, okay, there's only 2 stories to it, so that top set of windows is just the top there, high ceiling for the upstairs, and that's the building, and there's where it's open. Closed Mondays and state holidays. Savannah Street and Kings Highway. Ah, yes.